and then you could show it to somebody who never seen it, or a kid today who probably don't even know. They like, yeah, I know Eminem, he's a rapper, right? And then you showed them, especially even a teenager who probably never seen 8 Mile, and you show him the movie. I know, like, I think Chase just seen 8 Mile not too long ago, and he watched the whole thing, and he said it was good. This is why I'm like, nigga, if somebody who don't know who these don't have a personal connection, right? Like we like I grew up, I love 50 Cent. 50 Cent played in many movies. Not all his movies are good, but he has movies that are really good. Where he's a strong actor, and then he got movies where he's not a strong actor. Like it just same thing. Samuel Jackson. Nobody talk about snakes on the plane. You feel me? But we could talk about, but yeah, well, exactly. But we'll never forget that. Thank you, Matthew. And we'll never forget that line. His most famous. We go get these motherfucking snakes off this motherfucking plane. You, you. That's what I'm saying. Like it's the iconic moments in the movie, not just like the key battles. Like we could. It's why we love Naruto, nigga. This is why people have that debate. What's the strongest anime? It's not just the fights that make the anime the strongest. It's the stories and the characters that you build around the main character, nigga. This is the truth. When you think about Dragon Ball, there is no other characters besides Goku. And Vegeta will always be the 2B. He's not even 2A or 1B. He's
I
just
mean,
the
it's Goku's
2B.
story.
Because
It's Goku's story.
it's Goku's story, and even his son couldn't be his son, which is crazy because Goku could be better than his father, but his son can't be better than him. It's just crazy. It's just so crazy. Like when you really think about how legacy really works and how over the years, like it's what they say. Like even like with sports, genetics and things passed down. People get stronger. People are getting faster. People are getting bigger. It's not the case in Dragon Ball. Then you think like that's what like with Bleach, the story just goes on too long. It's just on and on and on and on. This is why some people don't like Bleach. That's the point I'm making when I'm saying like that movie doesn't deserve all these great accolades. It's just that I really feel something great for DC. That's really what it is. They did the same thing when Aquaman came out. Oh, Aquaman is such a great movie. Oh, when the Aquaman movie came out, it was rated higher than the Batman movie right now. Go check that shit. And then what happened? Niggas seen Aquaman and was like, yo, they ripped off Black Panther, but people still praise Aquaman. And
I mean,
there's videos on YouTube where they show you how they ripped off Black Panther.
that was
Scene for
apparent.
scene.
Um,
Like literally, scene for scene, they show you how Aquaman ripped off Black Panther. And
right,
it's
right.
like,
What I would ask is, all right, take Batman out of it. Do you think it's a good detective movie? Take all the characters out. Do you think it's a good detective movie?
this shit down. Hold on 1 second, Drew. Hold on. I can't
Yeah.
hear you. Wait.
hmm
Yeah, hold on. My
I think
fucking
he's
my
here. He
fucking
may be
headphone
smoking.
my headphone died out.
Alright.
Yeah.
My headphone died out.
Yeah.
But
No,
yeah,
you
nah.
good.
What you were saying? You said take
Just yeah,
you.
take the
I
characters
know
out
it
of the
cut,
movie.
but
Yeah. Do you think it would be a good detective movie? Because that's what it is really at its core. It's like a mystery detective, suspense thriller.
mm, yo, honestly, bro, I could say that if they didn't name it the Batman movie and he wasn't
Right.
wearing that suit, it could have been a great detective. They could have just made a whole different movie
hmm
with detectives if that's the case, and just had somebody, nigga. They could have had Nighthawk, the Marvel version, do that. This kind of Batman movie, nah, dead ass, like because Nighthawk is actually dark like that, and he kills people.
mm. All right. So I mean, yeah. So then it's just the Batman aspect that is not gelling with you.
Nah, it's not. It's not even just the back. I'm telling you, people are starved for DC content, my nigga. They want DC to do something great because DC is the
Yeah, for
original.
real. Yeah, I'm one of
So they're
those.
fiending for that shit. They're fiending. So they just gonna. People are just accepting shit. They're just
Invite me
accepting it.
again.
They're just accepting it. Like this is the
You
best
don't.
Batman.
You're not
Every
in
time a
here. What are you
Batman
talking
movie
about?
come out, it's the best Batman movie. When fucking that's what I'm saying. When Wonder Woman came out, oh my god, this is the best movie ever. Remember we had that
That's
conversation, and then
nah.
nigga, and then And then niggas
But
was, yo,
the
Ian,
reason
we
why
had it.
people say that, the reason why people say that is because it has literally been 10 years, right? 10 years since we got a solo good Batman movie. And not to say that we haven't gotten a bad Batman
What?
movie, but we
A
haven't
solo.
since yeah, we since the
I
Christopher Nolan ones, uh
I said
2012
that.
was the last one. We haven't
I
gotten
said,
one.
but I
So,
said that though. You was
no.
kind of on mute when I was going. I was talking for a while. I don't know if you heard me, but I was saying
Yeah.
that like this movie, when you think about it over, and that's why I said like I was giving different. Yeah, I gave a lot of different examples and how characters and different things. I even mentioned like the animes and shit, like why people consider Naruto the greatest anime. It's the different elements that Naruto brings. When you think about other cartoons and shit like that, this is why people don't like My Hero. This is why people think Dragon Ball should have never came back. This is why people don't like Bleach, because it goes on and on and on and on. Like certain shit, just certain shit, like it's certain shit needs a cap, my nigga. It needs a cap that
Yeah,
doesn't break,
agreed. Agreed.
right? And like you said, you had your right. You said you had your two things or three things about Batman that you always look for.
Mm.
That should just be the standard for movies. This is why people make the Michael Bay jokes. This is why people made the Ben Stiller jokes. You feel me?
Well,
And
you
some of and
you
some of Ben Stiller movies are
but you got
amazing.
the same Batman. But look, all right. So that being said, the Snyder is Zack Snyder is a good
I didn't know you. I want to make
director
it.
of
Go ahead.
sorts.
Oh, give me 1 second.
Mm.
Go ahead, Ian. I'm listening.
Yeah.
No, Keena asked me if I wanted tuna. No, go ahead.
Zack Snyder's a good director of sorts. But the Batman that we got in the Zack Snyder verse was like pretty, you know, like you said, comic book accurate. But I feel like because of that element, right? Like Batman dealing with Superman, right? Like people could just off the rip knock that fight, knocked a lot of elements because it just wasn't realistic. People can't grasp even the souped up 20-year Batman that's been all right. Like that's what he was. He was the 20-year veteran that's been through the 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 wind up toys, the bombs to everything, and this is the combination of Batman, and people still couldn't grab that, right? Like they was like, "Oh, this Batman is whack. He's not good. It's unbelievable. He shouldn't be. Superman should be able to just breathe on him and it'd be over." Like I
But
don't know.
Batman always but no, people just say that shit because they're not real fans. These are just avid viewers, my nigga. If again, most niggas didn't even watch cartoons and comics. That wasn't cool.
That's
So they
also
don't even
true.
know these people. They're just like, oh yeah, Batman. I know Batman. You don't know shit about Batman, nigga. To keep it real with you, the Riddler could have been Mr. Freeze in this fucking movie. It would have made no difference
Right, dude.
because
Mr.
what they
Freeze
was
doing
going to put
riddles.
what they was going to do exactly. People wouldn't have even known the difference because he had that dumbass mask on, and then nobody would have known who the fuck he really was. If he didn't use question marks, he could have been Mr. Freeze. I'm being dead ass with you because Mr. Freeze has some kind of disease and he can't be out in public, but they wouldn't have put him in some glass head suit, right? Oh, of course not. They wouldn't do that. Even though that's his regular costume, it gotta be realistic. How do you make Mr. Freeze realistic? You can't. It's fucking Batman. It's not supposed to be real. Batman fights Superman. He's been fighting
Mm,
Superman since the beginning. He never liked
mm,
Superman. He didn't trust him. He was like,
I'm
this
with
nigga's
you.
an alien. He's gonna take over the world.
So you
He
want
been
them.
had Krypton bullets. I
So
mean kryptonite
basically,
bullets.
what you want from your from I don't know. Cause whew, what
Look,
what
it doesn't have to be. Look, what I'm
is
saying
good? But
is,
look,
no,
all right.
first off, there's no such thing as a perfect superhero movie. They don't exist. We have movies that we enjoy with a lot of good parts in it, especially when we talk about superhero movies. Movies that are perfect, I just gave like Pirates of the Caribbean. That's not necessarily a superhero movie. You feel me? The Lion King is a perfect movie. not that new CGI shit, the cartoon one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, like
right. The
yeah,
OG.
there are Toy Story 1, 2, and 3. Perfect movies. Now 4 is questionable, depending on how you felt about it and where they went with it,
It
right?
was okay.
Maybe you could cut off Toy Story 3, depending on what you felt about that one too. But Toy Story 1 and 2, those are perfect movies. Now, even if you want to step away from Disney, there's other people like if you want to do real acting, there's perfect movies, my nigga. Like it doesn't necessarily like this, we're talking about how the I'm my gripe is how the movie's being received. I'm listening to my fucking best friends tell me this is the best Batman I ever seen, and it's killing me. It's like, nigga, what? How? It's like, no, it can't be. It can't be. Yes, the city is the best Gotham City I ever seen, absolutely. But this is not the best Batman, son. This is not the best. I would rather, like you said, the Nolan nigga without fucking Christian Bale. If Christian Bale was recasted, that was always my big. Why is this nigga whispering? It wasn't Christian Bale in the movie. It was Christian Bale's Batman. And then the lack of gadget usage. Like, why? How hard is it to use Batman gadgets? The nigga gadgets don't even. They're in his belt. It's not like you need to make mad shit. He got smoke pellets. He got EMPs. He got all kinds of shit. He got a little magnet. He got a magnet gun to take he got to take guns out of niggas' hands and shit. He
Get in the
don't use
paint. Get
none
in
of
the
this
paint.
shit. He don't do none of this
Yeah.
shit. He don't do
Mm.
like I don't know, man.
No,
Like it
that's all good,
again.
fair.
Tier 2.
What? Hold on,
I
wait,
know
wait,
it's
wait, wait,
here
wait,
too,
wait,
but
wait, wait.
go ahead, Drew. What you were
The
saying?
I think like when I say it's the best, I think the movie Crafted is the best, but Robert Pattinson is not my favorite Batman. Um, and
I would
I
hope
always go
not.
I still and it's hard because this Batman does kill, but I mean Michael Keaton's still my favorite Batman
I
because
agree. That's my favorite Batman for life.
he has a good balance of Bruce Wayne and Batman, and that's kind of all I really ask for. I do wish he didn't kill some of his enemies, but it's what it is. Like it's better
Bro,
than the
y'all can't
Snyder
tell me.
where he's just shooting people straight in the head. That's just fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Y'all can't tell me that the Riddler couldn't have been Mr. Freeze. If you didn't know, if you never knew, this is why Mickey's girlfriend this is why Mickey's girlfriend was asking, who the fuck is this guy with the mask on with the goggles? Cause she never seen a nigga like that in Batman. Nobody, if you didn't know anything, even if you knew Batman, if you didn't see that question mark and knew, oh, the question mark is for the Riddler, you would be like, who the fuck is this character supposed to be?
Right.
Nigga, when we saw that's what I'm saying. When we saw the Christian Bale Batman, even like that Bane is not what Bane looks like, and Bane has fucking those fusion cells all over his body when he fucking gets buff and shit. He didn't do that shit in the movie, but we know he had it and he used it a little bit and it looked okay. But but exactly. Now you make this super dark ass Batman. Yo, you should have just fucking put. You just put just go put anybody in the movie. It don't even fucking matter, nigga, because they don't look nothing like the original characters except for Penguin is short and fat.
Oh yeah, it was a dark movie.
Nigga,
That
but
might be
then
cool.
it would have just been a nigga, a bald head nigga wearing sunglasses with a freeze gun. And
What, like
that's
Captain
technically another
Cold?
that yeah, that I was about to say that's technically another villain. That's technically another villain,
Oh
not
jeez.
Mr. Freeze. Like what?
Nora.
Yo,
Right?
they even did that for you in a video game. Like,
And remember I mentioned the video games like like an hour ago or whatever when we first started talking. That's what I'm saying. Like the video games were written like movies. This is why those fucking those Christian Bale Batman movies was looked at like that because people were playing the game. They were like, yeah, you know what? This is dope as fuck. Just reminds me a little bit of the game. This was why they had that part two where he was able to ride his bat tank up the building because that's in the game. Like you
Oh
had to
yeah,
copy that shit because it was so fucking good. It was so
I didn't think
good.
of that.
Yo, I've been enjoying my life, not fucking having to deal with this fucking shit. Like I I can't. I'm sorry. I know we was talking about this movie, but this random act of shit in 2K is killing me. It's killing me.
Jeez, don't do it to yourself.
Like you see how easy that was? Do you see how easy that was, Matt? Like yo, like I'm so tired of playing random
Alright,
fucking people
yeah.
in this game. Yo.
Alright, any closing statements for this Batman movie? We could wrap it up.
Closing statements. I'm definitely excited about the second one.
Hmm.
Um, uh, I don't, I don't know. Like, it's hard to make a movie that's like super fucking comic booky,
Hmm.
right? Like, and make it good at the same time. Like, people, I don't know. People just, I don't know if people will be ready for it. Like, the Green Lantern movie, right? Like you said, I wasn't particularly ready to watch that movie and think it was all that good, but I don't know. I think this was the best of everything that we've gotten in a while. So I don't know. I'm excited for the potential of the movie. Like it has
Oh,
areas where this Batman movie, like it could be all of that. We already seen it a obscure character in the Penguin. I don't. I didn't see the Joker and really how he looked. I heard him, but
the
I
nigga
don't know.
face was just mad lumpy. He was on screen for like 30 seconds, my nigga.
I didn't really see him. I didn't see him. But
Well,
the
yeah, I seen him.
the version I saw in the movie, that motherfucker was just talking behind the glass with a But I don't know. I'm excited for it. I think it's been some of the best we got because Snyder didn't give us uh um it was like what he did with Batman was half good. Like I would have loved to see more of that Bat flick in Bruce Wayne mode because when he was Bruce Wayne for that one scene when he saw what was it when he saw
Martian
Superman come
Manhunter.
on Earth the
Hold on.
first time, it was like oh shit, like that
Yeah, that
shit was
was a
real
really
when
good
he
scene.
that was a good scene. I would have
Mm,
liked to see more of that, but then it was just sporadic. Like Batman it was all over the place. So I don't know. It takes a lot to make a good comic book accurate movie, right? Period.
Yeah, for sure.
So
mm-hmm.
I that's why I said I'll give it its credit for what it is. Like that movie, as far as like Drew said, the cinematography, it was even there was even bits and pieces of the movie where it was like dumb, like the Batman show, like he said with the fucking the detectives, like get out of here, Batman, he, bat whatever the fuck, and then like when they caught the Penguin, and then when the Penguin was like, hey, you guys just gonna leave me here?
Leave me
Yeah,
here, nigga. Yo, it
All
yeah,
was
that
so much shit. Oh my god, I forgot about that part too, nigga. That's what I'm saying. It's the movie was
I
so long
liked
because
it.
you know.
But to me, I
hmm
liked that part. I liked because it was so close to the Batman show, right? Like the gray suit wearing Batman, like that Batman. Fucking, I liked it. I liked that part about the movie, and I don't know. I didn't. There was a lot of things. It wasn't perfect. I say that it wasn't perfect, but if I had to rate it, it's definitely a solid 9 out of 10.
Oh, I'm sticking with my 5. You know what? I said that and unbiasedly. I said some shit, right? I said this, and it's true. It's hard to make it's hard to make a perfect comic book movie. That's why I said that. You're either a fan of a character, so that's why you really
Come
like the
up, Matt.
movies,
Come up.
or you don't,
Real
right?
quick.
But
Now go.
unbiasedly,
Sprint,
right?
sprint.
The
No, no, no
best
screen.
the best written and
Yeah.
acted and casted Marvel movie ever,
Don't.
Ant-Man. Ant-Man. That movie,
Yeah.
Sure, I guess.
hold on.
I
If
suppose.
the movie wasn't, we wouldn't even got Ant-Man and the Wasp. That movie was so good, and
Oh.
it's like a hidden gem. It's a hidden gem. Think
I mean,
about
it's a
it. We
good
never
movie.
talk about this movie. We never talk about this movie as a movie. We can sit there, niggas can talk about, oh, Iron Man sucked, this one sucked. Niggas can say this Thor sucked, right? Niggas can say this Captain America movie sucked. You're not saying that Ant-Man sucked, my
Gotta
nigga.
finish that.
You're not saying that. You're not saying that. That movie was really good. It was funny.
Nobody
It was witty.
liked Ant-Man 2.
I'm
I
not
mean,
talking
I
about
thought it
Ant-Man
was
2.
good.
I'm talking about
This,
Ant-Man. Ant-Man, look, when we was talking about, remember what I said? Like, perfect movies are a combination of many different things. Casting, like all the things we mentioned, casting, CGI, real acting, if it's incorporating real acting, location, soundtrack, nigga, right? Everybody except the weakest link in Ant-Man was T.I., and he wasn't even that bad in that movie. That was probably his best acting
Yeah.
role ever.
I can't.
T.I.,
You said out
no,
of
maybe
everybody
no.
in Marvel.
It was him, man.
No,
I didn't see that coming, to be honest. But it was a good movie.
I'm talking about as far as like the
You said
perfect
casting.
movie. If
You
you
said
don't,
casting, right?
yeah, I'm
What
saying
about the
like
guy who plays Thor? You don't
nigga,
think they would
I'm
have ever
talking,
been able to get a
but
real,
look,
That Love and Thunder
but all
trailer, by the
right,
way.
but I didn't see that. Like
Yeah, you check it.
the best casted people in Thor is Thor, Loki, and Idris Elba, nigga.
who?
Heimdall.
Gatekeeper.
Heimdall.
Nah,
The
nah, you
gatekeeper.
trolling, bro. You trolling, bro.
I'm not trolling. So who besides those three guys in the Thor movies, you're gonna say his
Idris
sister?
Elba?
You didn't like
Idris
Odin?
He played.
Elba?
His father,
Idris
Odin?
Elba.
Yo,
He
my nigga.
left the role because there was nothing for him to do. Yo, I see. This
Oh,
is
he's not Heimdall no
why
more? Fuck.
he wasn't even.
Nigga.
I can't, bro. He wasn't.
I,
You know what?
I'm
I
all right.
can't.
All right.
This nigga wasn't even
But
black. You talk about comic book actor. He wasn't even black. Like
it
nigga,
does, nigga.
Heimdall.
Neither was Commissioner Gordon.
Heimdall.
Neither was Commissioner Gordon. I'm not talking about. It's not about comic book. It's not about comic book.
Heimdall.
It's not about comic
He
book
is right though
accuracy.
about
It
Gordon.
goes back.
Gordon's also black.
It goes back to
Where?
like us. It
But
goes
this
back.
one,
This shit.
you
Oh,
go,
this.
but
My
you
nigga,
can't
this shit
critique
stems
it.
back.
You can't
Nigga,
accept it in one behalf and then
you
critique
know
it
what?
in another. You got to be fair.
No, I
You
am
got to be
being
fair
fair,
across
nigga.
the board. If you gonna sit
Goes
here
back
and
to
say,
nigga.
if you're gonna sit here and say Idris Elba,
And,
come on.
and I'm not talking about Thor 2 or Helen the Ragnarok movie. I'm talking about Thor 1. Y'all niggas gonna sit here and talk about Odin? Okay, anybody could fucking play some old fucking white guy that ain't doing shit in the movie, nigga. Odin don't do nothing. Nigga, you sitting here, you saying Idris Elba don't do nothing? Who was more believable in the movie, nigga? The old white nigga that didn't do nothing, or the nigga that was talking at the gate whenever fucking Thor was popping out? That was the funny part of the movie. You don't
The
forget
same
you
argument.
don't, you
The
look,
same
hold on,
fucking
hold on.
argument.
This
No,
goes back
being
to,
fair.
this goes back to
be
Spider-Man, bro.
fair. This goes back to being fair. The same niggas could do.
My Spider-Man.
That
Hold on, Ian, listen. My Spider-Man
motherfucker, yo,
argument
you
is
didn't even know
no,
that Idris
nigga,
Elba had a replacement in Endgame. You didn't even know that
nigga,
was the
oh
different
my,
nigga. That's how crazy
bro,
it
the
is.
point, this,
Was he in Endgame?
Yes.
the Spider-Man argument that I gave,
Go and look in Endgame. That is not Idris Elba. That is a fucking nigga. That's a different nigga.
How a movie
Damn, I have to
makes
check
you,
that
how
shit.
a movie and all these things
Fuck
make
out
you
of
feel.
here.
It's no
Fuck out of
different
here.
than.
Fuck
It's
out
no
of here.
different than food, nigga. It's no different than food, my nigga.
No,
I
you
could
gotta
tell
be
you this the
fair.
best shit in the
You have to
world.
be
You eat that shit
fair.
yourself, and it could taste like shit. You have,
You
yo,
but
my nigga.
nah, you gotta be fair, Skip. You gotta be fair,
I'm being
Skip.
fair. I'm being
You gotta
fair.
be
I'm
fair,
being
Skip.
fair. You didn't even name another actor in Thor that was better than the three niggas I need. So replace Albert with who? Who is Thor now?
Nigga, anybody! Chris Tucker could have
Okay.
been Heimdall, and it would have been fucking.
And you know what? And it would have been fire. And it would have been fire. This is what I'm
My
saying.
point. My
That's the point
point.
that I'm.
No,
Nigga, that's
no.
the
You're
point that
saying
I'm making.
that's the
Wait,
point you're making about Odin. Fair, but
because
you
somebody else,
just literally
somebody
no.
else
But the
mentioned
same
Odin. So then I
argument.
said,
But
so
no, but you just said within the
that's why
same
I said
argument,
what I
I'm
said.
not gonna let you get away with that, bro. I'm not gonna let you get away with that, bro. You said in the same argument
You said
that
Albert didn't do
no,
anything. You
you
said
said.
Idris Alba didn't do anything. I never
Oh my
said he didn't do
God.
anything. I
No,
said Odin
no,
didn't do
I'm not
anything.
letting you get away with that shit. You said Idris Elba was a vital point to the fucking movie. He was the most believable.
He was.
Idris Elba, you
He
and out of
was.
your same mouth, you
He
just said
was.
out of your same mouth, you just said Odin could have been replaced, and then you just said, and you agree with me, if you casted Chris Tucker, he would have been better. You are
No, I was
absolutely
definitely. I
crazy.
was not serious, nigga.
I know
And
you
I was
wasn't serious.
definitely
I know you
laughing
wasn't
when
serious. I
and
know
I
you
was
wasn't
laughing when
serious.
I said, and
I
that
know
shit
you
gonna be
wasn't
fire.
serious. I know you wasn't
Chris
serious. We
Tucker.
know
All right.
would
I'm
have brought
about to
something
say,
different to that role, though. We know he
yeah.
would have been a more. He would have been like a staple in the movie. You would have had to have Heimdall just be comic relief, like, "Hey, yo, I ain't seen you, bitch. We gotta like." It would have been funny. Like it would
Yeah,
have been more levity to the situation. But I'm just saying, no. What you're saying about these motherfuckers being vital? No, Moro. You got to be fair.
nigga.
At comic book
Mm.
accuracy is not you. Like Drew said, sometimes like Wolverine didn't even wear yellow spandex yet. I- This shit
That,
is. Come on,
That's kind of
I touched
crazy.
on. I'm not. It's not about comic book accuracy, nigga. It's
just
all
rate it.
around. We're talking
All
about
right,
y'all
all
niggas
of,
is rating the movie 9 out of 10. That means it's one step from perfect. No fucking way. When you have more than 3 problems with the movie, it's no way.
it's
That's not
it's
one step from
casting.
perfect.
To me, it was
No,
casting.
nigga.
Yeah.
Casting is a major part of a movie, my nigga.
That's not true. When you just we
Absolutely.
just had the argument about
Absolutely.
Thor. Did it not detract from the movie at all? Matt don't have to like the movie. I like the movie. It didn't detract from it at all. Whether it fit into the story arc or anything, it didn't detract from a movie. Okay,
There
fair.
you
You like
go.
the movie now. All right. So, all right. That's great to know too. But still, it didn't detract from the movie whether you added a different character or not. I would have liked to see I would love to see fucking Wesley Snipes still be Blade, but I know we're gonna get this Mersha guy be Blade.
Oh, Mashallah. Mashallah.
Mashallah,
Mashallah
Mashallah,
Malala.
yeah,
Mashallah. Yeah, but
yeah. But listen.
nigga,
All I'm saying is,
bro.
I, if you're still like Drew said, if you're still delivering a good, like this ain't no people still get on Ben Affleck for fucking what's that movie that he made with the Daredevil? Like it won't erase people's minds. I thought Batman was good. I thought his depiction of Batman was good. I've always said this. I got ridiculed from it from the first Justice League. From the first Justice League when the before the Snyder Cut was out, I said I liked Batman in that movie. I like that Batman. But this shit, I gotta be fair for it to be like year two in between giving us I don't know where it's gonna go. The potential's there. Uh, I'm down to sit here and watch one more movie. Maybe not a series, a trilogy, because I don't know where they're gonna go. I don't know if I'm gonna be too vested into it. Like I want to see new things at this point. Like DC,
Me too.
you're right about. There is a market for DC. We need it,
It's
nigga.
a
People
starving market. Don't
are
just say market. They're
starving. Nigga,
starving.
I'm
They're
hungry.
starving, nigga. Yeah, and they
People are making
hungry.
we
They're
people are making
hungry.
we don't know if that little boy gonna be Robin, and it's not even comic book
Exactly.
accurate
People,
because
yeah, people are just like, oh,
because
he saved this nigga's son, so
he's
and
gonna
then
be
he kept
Robin.
looking
No,
at him with the creepy
no,
shit. Yeah, like come
no,
on, my
no.
nigga.
Like he's not even a kid who can do acrobatic flips.
Rats, exactly.
We need
Cause Chase asked me, is that
acrobatic
supposed to be
flips.
Robin? He asked me that. He says that boy gonna be Robin. I said, Chase, nah, Robin is actually his parents died in a circus act or
Similar
some
to
shit
his
like
shit.
that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then he was like, and I said that's where his name actually stems from. His last name was Robin.
Right. The
His
flying, yeah,
family,
the flying
yeah, they were
robins.
the Flying Robins. So when I explained that to Chase, he was like, oh okay. Now if they make this boy Robin, it's gonna be even more weird because you got a nigga that ain't him and Robin going magically do this master training together where Robin gets all this technique and Batman becomes a super ninja. It's just gonna get weird. It's just gonna get weird.
It's
Like
gonna get
it,
weird.
it's not, and again,
If
it's not
they don't,
about
if he's not Robin though, if he's not Robin though, maybe
if
he
he's
could
not
be,
Robin, he,
maybe he could be
mm,
somebody else. That's why I said
yeah maybe
there's potential
I,
there.
it,
Yeah. I mean, I could
Yeah, it
kind of
was,
mm,
hear it. Yeah.
it
it
was,
was
but
Mickey.
you good,
It was.
but yeah, like look, man, I respect everybody's opinion. I
Right.
said too, the movie, I can watch, I won't watch it again. It's too
I
fucking
want you
long
to
for me.
just be
I didn't.
fair. That's all I'm
I
asking
will.
of you.
I'm being fair, my nigga. I said it's mediocre. That's being fair. I didn't say it was. I called it trash. Hold on. When we first started the conversation, I said trash ass movie, and I thought about what I said after I said it. I said, you know what? The movie wasn't trash. And then I
Okay.
told y'all all the parts. I told y'all the things that I
No,
liked, even though I talked about
that's
the
fair.
things I didn't like first. I did tell y'all the things that I liked in the movie. I even like what you said with the bulletproof suit. I said this nigga suit was taking all the damage. That's Batman. That's believable. That's real. In
Yeah.
the Batman universe, it's not about being
No, I
first
agree.
off,
No, I agree.
and another thing about comic books, like that's why remember I said that to y'all. Batman is fighting Batman right now. There's multiple Batmans. You can't be comic book accurate because there's thousands of stories of Batman. Like
No, no.
he has his main line, the detective, the detective comic story. The DC shit is based off him, right?
Nigga, Batman's
But
in
Right.
Tokyo.
nigga,
I just
exactly. You got a Shogun Batman. You got all kinds of Batman, nigga. That's what I'm saying. It's not about being comic book accurate. It's about being
okay.
Batman world accurate. Like, nigga, what?
But
Nigga,
this, all
what is
right. See,
this?
look. To me, I agree with you about the. If you say the movie being mediocre, whatever, that's fine. But the world to me was the best part about the movie. If this is year two, corrupt Gotham, right? We already got bits and pieces about the Waynes might be corrupt, the Cobblepots, now the Arkhams,
Right.
Falcones, all of that stuff. We got the families of Arkham, right? Now we're going towards the asylum where we're going to get the crazies. The Riddler already has a following, right? So they're already doing bits and they're doing more for Gotham lore than Chris Nolan did in 3 movies, right?
True.
Like you got Riddler has a gang now. We don't know if Joker has it. Wait, the Joker has a gang. He has a gang. That was
Yeah,
the
they were
first
on the
group that
train. They were
yeah.
Yeah.
on the
It,
Yeah.
train. I know,
so,
bro. That's
so
the
the Joker's
bro.
already pre-established. There's a lot of things that's already like sprinkled in the thing. So to
Yes.
me, I don't know, man. I think
That's why
there's
I
this,
said the Riddler could have been Mr. Freeze. It wouldn't have mattered if the way that they made the nigga. It's not like
but you had to
who's that?
see
Oh,
Mr. Freeze, he would have definitely been like, nigga, this is me with red eyes and a fucking glass bowl head. I'll let you get that out. But the part of the Riddler was, nigga, riddle me this. There's nobody else. Everybody that Batman has ever like, come across, he had to figure out who he was, but they didn't hide like, ha ha.
Mm.
That's only the Riddler. The Riddler played this game with him because this is their first introduction and all that stuff. But everybody else kind of like showcases, no, nigga, this is who I. Even the Chris Nolan, like Ra's al Ghul, he was like, nigga, I'm coming to your house, nigga. Fuck your house, fuck your couch, nigga.
Nigga,
Yeah.
Batman could afford this, and at the way, even the way the Riddler was killing people, that could have been Slade, my nigga. He was shooting people. The Riddler don't even
He
shoot
said it could have
people.
been Slade.
Yo,
Yeah,
I'm being dead ass,
but
bro. Like,
but
yo,
Slade
the Riddler kills
Slade
people, but he
slash
don't.
Deathstroke would have let you like Batman would have known the nigga was Slade slash like Riddler. Yo, in the movie, if you pay attention, the Riddler was playing with Batman. The Riddler gave him the weapon. He got himself caught. All this stuff, like Batman, nigga,
That
Batman was
was comic.
shook.
That was comic. That was comic book
Batman was
accurate
shook.
though.
He was
Nigga,
like, yo, the nigga
Even
think
in Arkham City, that's what he
he
does, my nigga.
I know but like, yo, I don't know. I'm just if for this to be like if this was the real Batman Begins, excellent. If this is how you
No,
start in Batman,
Like,
uh,
yeah.
no, niggas need to
You
just
see
leave
the
Batman
potential.
alone.
You see the
That's the
potential.
problem. That's the real problem. That's the real problem that I have.
I agree and disagree.
That's the real problem.
I
Leave
feel
it
like
alone.
we can leave it
Leave it
alone
alone.
when we get the definitive Batman. When they finally get the definitive Batman, we could leave it alone.
You can't you and that's the problem. You can't get a definitive Batman, my
Yeah.
nigga, because you need a it has to look believable. He has to have all the elements of all the different Batmans that we talked about.
Right.
That's the
I
But
think
problem.
I mean,
I
And
we've
think we
come
had
they're
close
that.
not
though.
casting.
I think we
We
need
had
They're
that
not.
somebody who
already.
can do both
We
sides. If
had
they can
that.
do
We had that
Batman and
already.
Bruce Wayne, like if they can
We
do
had that already.
That was
what
Michael
to do
Keaton.
Batman and Bruce
Michael
Wayne?
Michael Keaton.
Yeah,
That was
Michael
yeah, it
Michael
was
Keaton
Michael
Keaton.
Keaton.
But he
I
had
Michael
know.
Keaton
Michael
is the
Keaton
gold.
suit that niggas hate. And that was the problem.
Yeah,
He
right.
had nipples. Right? This is
The
what I'm
rest of
saying.
the
Like
movie,
that's the
wasn't crafted well, but the actor was cast well, and that's what we need to balance. We need a good crafted movie where the actor is cast well.
all the Michael Keaton movies, the Jim Carrey Riddler, everybody like even the Penguins in those movies, everybody was so fucking even if you took it away from the comic or the cartoon, those movies were amazing. Even if you stepped away from Michael Keaton, even the Robin was fucking amazing. You feel me? I can't think of that actor name right now. Like all
Right.
these people all these people in those films, like, and that's why I'm like, I don't really like to. I know that there's a big ass time gap, this CGI gap, this what I'm saying, like what I mentioned with the Green Lantern movie. People nitpick. This is why those movies weren't great because Batman had nipples. This is why that movie wasn't great because the Green Lantern suit looked stupid. But when you look at the rest of the movie, how it's set, where it's at, the people, the antagonist, what they do, and again, the the Riddler thing was the Riddler 25%. The rest of it was fucking 75%. Darkman X. Nigga, all he needed was
Dark Man.
yo, like like
Hmm. Was it? I think I heard that. Mm. You cut out for me, Mickey.
yeah, like I didn't hear shit you said. I didn't Oh, you
After
talk about the
lore.
website? Yeah.
Yeah.
You said we heard you and then you cut out about the credits.
Right. Hmm. I love Cloverfield, by the way.
Damn.
Hmm.
Yo, come on.
Hmm.
Look where we at. Look.
He definitely did not say that.
Yeah, I said Darkman X. I was saying like the Riddler was very similar to DMX at that point because he wasn't the Riddler. He wasn't cracking jokes. He was yelling at people and saying weird shit in a weird voice. Like the
Hmm.
sins of your father, like even all that, that's not the Riddler. That's not the Riddler. Like even if you, that's what I'm saying. Like yo, it's like off base, my nigga. Yo, it's not about changing the color of a character's skin. It's deeper than that. You're changing the character in general. You're
Right.
changing, like if you're gonna tell your, if he was gonna tell his own story like this, honestly, y'all, they should have put this on the DC network as a TV show and had people pay the subscription to watch this shit every Friday ongoing for a whole entire year because it's a fucking 3 hour shot movie. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
They could have did that.
I don't know where you was at, but I kind of touched on that a little earlier when I was talking about animes, like real
Yeah, he did.
briefly.
He
That's what
mentioned
I'm
that.
saying though. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like it's just it's not that the shit was the worst shit ever. I never said that. Like it's not. It's like nigga they changed like I can get over Catwoman's fucking little fake ass muffin top hat and shit like that, right? It's certain things in the movie I can live with, even with the fucking super loud. Not saying the Batmobile ain't loud, but that shit was just different. You know what I'm saying? Like there's different things that they could have just like they could have just put this shit on their private network and made it a TV show, and it would have probably to me it would have been more acceptable. Like Gotham, nigga, Gotham is a different telling of the Batman story to the point where they were like, yo, yeah, this shit ain't even really canon, but it's like a little bit of what happened about Jim Gordon and all this other shit. Like they really could have just did it. Niggas need to leave Batman the fuck alone. They need to make other people's shit so that when it's time to get a good Batman, he could pop up like how when Iron Man was like um yo, Speedo, or whatever the fuck he said to Spider-Man, and then Spider-Man fucking came swinging through, and then the whole fucking movie theater goes, finally, yes, ah, like that's how it's supposed to be. Batman is supposed to be busy being Batman. He don't have time to fucking be Bruce Wayne, cause he's Batman. We don't get to see Batman. He's fighting crime from sundown to fucking sunset. He don't get sleep. Now we get that's what I'm saying. Think about it. Like when I mentioned with the Flash, this is why they can't make really a good Flash movie. We know because they can't even make a good Flash show. There's certain shit like why don't they just make a Teen Titan movie? Like why don't they do that? Hmm? Hmm?
It's a good
Hmm?
idea.
Oh, Beast Boy can't get a movie? Hmm? Hmm? Oh, you can't make a Beast Boy movie. You can't make a Raven movie. You can't make a Starfire movie. You can't make none of these other characters that have real hardcore fans. You can make a nigga make a Nightwing movie, like and feature Batman, a Red Hood movie. Nigga, exactly. This is what I'm saying. Nigga, you can. Yo, my nigga, they made a Joker movie. All right, how many fucking times are we gonna see Batman versus Joker, bro? I know that's the typical thing, but like, how many iterations do we have to keep seeing it? How many times do we have to
I mean,
keep
I
seeing it?
definitely would want to
Like,
see him go against other villains than Joker. Like, I'm there. I'm there for
but
you.
like, but like that's why I said they was like, how can we make another character as dark as Joker? Everybody's fucking trying to compete with the dead man, bro. And may he rest in peace. I'm not even trying to disrespect him. But he
No, you're
set
right
that
though.
bar so high,
You're right.
like I mentioned earlier. He set that bar so high that they don't even know what else to do. How else? The point is, they're like, how can we get an Academy Award? We got to make a Batman movie dark like what they did with the Joker. That's how we do it, and that's what they're doing. Where the fuck is my
Hmm.
car keys, bro?
But I do think
Oh,
is merit to this one though. Like I mean I really do like this one. I also give it a 9. But I mean it hit what I wanted.
Oh, okay.
and hey, and y'all scores is y'all scores. I'm just saying it ain't a 9 for me. But to
Right.
say, but for y'all to be like it's the best Batman, like come on, man. Ian said 9. Drew just said 9. I said 5. I don't know what Matt said. Oh, Matt said he said 8.
8. Alright, cool.
Ocho Cinco.
What is it? I think that's just fair. You know, we're seem to be kind of all around. You know, some at the high, some in the middle, some low. So that's good. We got a good consensus. And our points are great. Hopefully the next one is just better.
This,
Yeah, let's just hope that the future is good. I mean, they
My
announced the
bad,
part two.
Mickey. My my phone this wait, y'all can hear me? My shit connected when I got in the car. What's the
Yeah,
name?
a little
What was your
robotic,
score?
but you good.
I heard everything you said after. I just didn't hear. Yeah, no, I just didn't hear the score Mickey said because everything else cut through. Oh, okay. Everything else.
Yeah, it was a good movie. I mean, definitely had some flaws, but it
Oh,
just depends if it's just if those flaws are just gonna make or break the movie for you. Um, I can't wait to see the sequel. That's how I feel. I'm with Ian there. Like they definitely can set up a no man's land kind of scenario. Darius actually just disconnected. Yo, if anybody wants to say anything before I end this broadcast, cause otherwise I can probably hop into 2K with you guys. Hmm. Hmm.
hold on. My phone's reconnecting to the party, so I couldn't hear anybody because I when I left my house Wi-Fi. So now I can hear all y'all again.
Um. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that would be great. Um. I mean, yeah. So basically, we were given closing statements. So if anybody has anything else, you want to add, who's in here?
no, I'm good.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see what they
Yeah,
do for the
yeah, I'm
future.
pretty much good. I'm good.
Yeah, because I mean,
Y'all can see
regardless, we're getting a part two. So
unless
yeah.
if yeah, unless the movie is 2 hours or 2 hours and 2.5 hours, I'm not watching that shit.
I
I'm
feel
keeping
you.
it real.
They should make it shorter.
He's not making me sit down and watch another 3 hour. He's not Snyder, my nigga. I will never fucking watch his cut again. That shit was ridiculous, bro.
What, the Snyder cut? Hmm. Nah, you should check it. It's pretty good. I like the Snyder cut. It was way better than
I
the
See,
film
yo,
version.
that goes
I asked
exactly
Keena,
back to my
I
point
asked Keena,
about people
what,
liking comic book accurate versions
well,
of characters.
all right, well, yeah, I know you love that movie. I asked Keena,
That
what's a perfect movie to her, right? Like, what movie hits all cylinders? That's basically what I'm saying, right? People are saying, like, basically Ian's is griping that it's the casting, right? Which I feel like is a major part of a movie, but still, through and through, the acting was good. The actors were good actors. The plot hit all cylinders. Didn't really leave you wanting more, and it didn't feel like you didn't get enough, or maybe you could see a second movie. She said we watched a movie called The Intern, right? And it's
Hmm.
about an old guy who becomes an intern, like
Oh,
and
with
like later in
De
life, and
Niro.
with Robert De Niro. Yeah, it's a great movie. Like
Yeah.
she said to her, like it hit on all cylinders. Like it was great, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I can agree because I enjoyed everything about that movie from start to finish, and I'll be okay if they don't make a second one. Like it was
Hmm.
really good. I could watch it. She loves Overboard. I have my opinions
That's a
about
funny
Overboard,
movie.
but
Yeah.
it's not. Yeah, it's a really funny movie, but to me, like I don't want to sound racist, so I'm gonna leave that one alone. I just felt like it was just like
It's
a
for a
old school typical
demographic.
white movie. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm not trying to be racist. It's no different than a classic basketball black film. You know what I mean?
Hmm. What is
So,
it? Love and
but
Basketball.
yeah, like a loving basketball, or maybe like a poetic justice or some shit.
then
Later.
Right.
maybe superhero films is not like you know if you're gonna compare it to movies like that, like so, that's the thing. I wasn't
Well,
ready for movies like Green Lantern when I first seen him. Like my big introduction to like Batman was Batman, but my biggest introduction to this superhero genre was really like to make me kind of like suspend my disbelief was definitely Avengers. Even when seeing X-Men, even when
you
seeing
don't think it was Spawn?
nah, Spawn scared the shit out of me. It just made me
Really? Oh, I thought he was the coolest shit on the planet, nigga. I wanted to die, go to hell, and be a hell Spawn. I'm not even gonna
nah,
lie. I thought that
not
shit
even a
was
little bit.
crazy.
Yeah.
Not
Spawn
No,
was
even a
I
little
don't want
crazy.
bit.
that shit now. Now that I got older and I realized what he did and what the movie was about, I didn't. As a kid, there was really nothing like that. I thought it was weird he was shooting chains out his nipples, but I thought like the fact that like he had that the way that there was nothing on it was nothing out like that before. You know what I mean? He metamorphosed his motorcycle. He did all kinds of shit in that movie.
Once he
Like
went to
that.
hell, I was past the movie. When the movie started and it was just like a burning pit to hell, I was done with the movie. And then
I can understand that, but I can
as a kid,
understand that.
it just kept
It
going
scared
with
you. I
hell.
got you.
Yeah,
I
it
got you.
just
I
I
feel that.
it
know,
kept going.
but I thought that the white
The
guy
clown,
originally. I thought that the white guy was an angel, but then I
I
found
didn't
that's what I'm
like
saying.
I
I
didn't
had to
like
learn what
clowns.
Spawn really was. So then I was like, damn, no, I don't want to be Spawn now. Shit. But then like Spawn kills God in the comics. He becomes
See,
Yeah.
God.
Spawn is OD.
that's not. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
Spawn
he's
interested.
OD.
Spawn kills the devil and God. Nigga Spawn,
I'm
cause God, he says God is not. He wasn't worthy. He was like,
I'm
nigga, you
alright.
don't care about us, and then he killed.
And they and them niggas
Wow.
still came back, and they still
Wow.
came back.
Yo, no, nigga, that Omega Spawn shit, that story. Yo, listen, if you like good comics, hey, it ain't. I don't feel like it's blasphemous. It's fucking literature, bro. If you feel like shit is blasphemous, then we already crossed
I
the
didn't
border
say that.
because we like.
I didn't
No,
say
I'm not
that. It's
saying
just
that
scary.
anybody said that. I'm just saying like we niggas watched Harry Potter. Like nigga, that's witchcraft. So if you believe in whatever religious, like niggas been past what we shouldn't have been watching. You feel me? Even
Mm.
porno, technically. But
Yeah,
still,
yeah, that's a whole genre.
yeah, that's a whole nother thing. But I'm just
That's a
saying
whole
in
lot of
general, some
conversation.
people, yeah. But nah, yeah, I feel you on that. It was scary, nigga. Seeing the big ass roach was fucking scary, nigga. Keep the fuck,
And
nigga.
Men in Black.
No, and
Yeah.
when the clown turned to the fucking, it wasn't a roach, but it looked like a big ass roach. I don't know
I
what
see
he
what you're
was.
saying. Yeah. Um,
He
well,
said
like
the
at the
Men in
end.
Black. It looked like the shit in Men in Black.
Nah, I did though.
Nigga. You stupid.
All right, yo, I think we touched on everything. I'm gonna end the broadcast. This is very
Alright.
successful. And I'm gonna go through it. Hopefully everybody had their mic on this time. I know I missed the beginning, but I think we jumping in where we did. We still got plenty in there.